What I've been doing for the past several years is running marathons as an excuse to travel to different parts of the world that I've not been to, or to cities that I love and that I would like to visit again and again. Hi, my name is Devesh Khatu. I'm a marathon runner, world traveler, foodie, investor, and many other hats. So I grew up in Mumbai and Pune. I used to be quite an academic out there. I was basically the topper in my class throughout in school. I remember in our PT class, physical training class, we used to have 3 football teams, the A team, B team, and C team. And those who couldn't make either of those teams were relegated to a sedentary game. So that's basically where I was in school. After IIT, I did go to the US for my higher studies. I did my master's in computer science. But I was sort of following the crowd. So I worked in the software industry after that in the San Francisco Bay Area for about 7 years. I sort of got disillusioned with the whole process. And when I was approaching my 30th birthday, I decided that I had enough of software and just quit. I had been investing in the stock market as a side at the time. 1999 was a great year, but then of course 2000, everything came crashing down. I pretty much lost whatever I'd made. I decided to evaluate other options as to what to do in life. I decided to pursue the non-profit or NGO sector as a career choice after that. So I'm a gay man, but I came out to myself, I guess, after moving to the US. So the whole process has taken, I would say, at least 20 years. I started with some close friends first, and then I came out to my sister in 1999, and she was actually very supportive. HIV/AIDS is a disease that has affected the gay community disproportionately. Many of my friends have been affected by the disease, either directly or indirectly. And I use my marathons as a vehicle for the fundraising, especially milestone marathons like my 50th and my 75th and my 100th, which will be coming up. The first marathon I ran was in 2005. Which was the San Francisco Marathon, where I was living. Several friends and colleagues of mine were starting to run marathons. I thought that if they could run it, then maybe I could also try it out. At that time, of course, it was sort of a checklist that okay, now it's done. And then started maybe running 2 or 3 marathons a year. Most people regard that as like an ultimate challenge, where you can run 42 kilometers. It requires a lot of physical as well as mental toughness. I thought that would be a good challenge to take on. I ran my 50th marathon in 2015 in Mumbai, but it so happened that at that time I had exactly 50 months left for my 50th birthday. So I thought that I'll take on this new life goal of running 50 marathons in the next 50 months so that I could do 100 marathons by the time I'm 50. And so I've been running a marathon a month for the last, it's been over 3 years now. I'm at 91 marathons right now. Running 42 kilometers takes about 4 or 5 hours, and so that's a lot of time to be thinking about things. So it's actually a good time for like introspection, and if you're surrounded with people but you're still running by yourself, and so it's a good time to contemplate various things. Almost meditative at times. My running has sort of inspired a lot of people to take the first steps, either to do their first 5K or 10K, or even a couple of people have even run marathons. And I think I sort of take the greatest pride in that, I think. In many ways, life is like a marathon. I mean, if you can overcome the challenges that are required to run a marathon, I think you can also apply the same principles in your career, or in your relationships, or other aspects of life.